Mobi bi akwaba ene ebna anwumre eye September bosomene de toso edumiensa ewo mfimpimienu ene aduonu mienu mu medi edi Mugabe Maase dwumadi amede ebre wona anwumre yi eto awobobo anu baby bia wo matama wodo dunse ne nyinemu ewo Ghana ha no yato din se Gumbe show se wo Germany wo France wo Belgium wo eye United Kingdom wo United States of America wo Netherlands wo Saudi Arabia wo UAE now here live ewo eye YouTube eye TV SYZ Ghana Sanson on Facebook Live eye TV SYZ Ghana ene nsema ye de ebre woni de emu edin mu ehye papa omampanyin na Akufo-Addo ede nefu mienu kopie mu ewo fra matamo ene de ene wode na probo ni nyina ba we ya ene anwumre yi wababa abedu enkran nsamba yi ene okọ voter region no ode ekoto udwa ahyawan ho nsam no san ena eko ena professor aye enin ya ono ye ka bambo mu a wakodare mu yie papa nsamba ene wode atudwa nsamba ena Adam Bona ono so ye security expert ono so ede atudwa ni nyina fa aye ahyawan ene aye Chinese fo asabre wo mo ababaji ensase aboso a yensuo nyina river bodies ni nyina no omo ese ni nyina na ho nsem no san ena bambo fo mo nim de ewo bambo mo ensembe ene omo de etu edwa ewo ene anwumre Gumbe show so yede ni nyina ebe ma ho isasalasi John Dramani mama so abojemu waka bi ede agum se o mampanyin na Akufo-Addo se ke serious country bi pa chese ewo nanado nsem okan ye akọ my pa baby a kananado ko de ni dwumadi ato na so mampanyin woni mfare ebede na wodi na dwumadi ato efa galamsey fight ho san se wa fairly poto we nyina ye nsem awodo a yabo ano atasitase ya ede ebrawo former attorney general ye maame ye Mariata Pia ono so ede sembi atudwa efa eye Godfrey Dame ho ye ono so ensembe ene wode atudwa ene anwume chief justice so ascend warning ede ama politicians ene eye lawyers ensembe ene chief justice so wode atu edwa adehye wo emem ewo ahafo region ensembe ene wo eka efa eja mpuntunwuma ene university na na adehye wo bose wode be ma wo ewo ahafo emem na ho ensem na kwa akosisai temamofo wo emem ewo ahafo region ensamban ene omo so ede ato edwa ni nyina eye ensama wodo a yabo anu atate sase ede ebrel ewo Gumbe show so live on TV SYZ medoko eye of original capital eye go so a Nananom FM 92.5 station with the greatest ambition omo fire live ene anwumre tumo amwo eye bedi akomo amwo eye Kasapen Gambia #1 Gambia #2 ene kansere momu nyina dade so aba me hame omo nyina ne kasem omo life udu eye hwidie mu so a ayarega eye shop we bia tum kakraka do na gina ho a omo Gumbe show TV SYZ de udu voter regional capital ho so a voter power 94.1 na global 105.1 FM 14 fire life our WFM bakuyo eye source 100.1 FM Zaps FM ewo Zebila sanso ene de udu boli kroma obi etie radio no so mo muti omo fie TV we omo so adrabese nam so etie ewo muka mu ewo Inkiligi FM ye free one afre ye de ubesere ko eye oti regional KFM ewo pasa ono so fadwumadie live sanso ena nyi 9.7 FM okitekrache omo so fadwumadie live ye du jase kan krobia no so a Buem FM we bia tum se ku ha ya dofo ewo nyina etie bie Nsuma FM on kan kwanta in Ebono region tiny pona FM so on soko omo nyina fadwumadie live ene anwumre sanso na posisi FM ewo United States of America Virginia Fire Life Radio ewo London na GFM Radio so ewo London midi ede Mugabe Maase ubetimi afremi atankolega biga ene esamna mede bre woni de ejanko a ene na nwumre me baba bebo ede amawo ene eye benada September bosomene de tosu dumiensa ewo mfimpimie no ene aduonu mienu more angels more fire more Gumbe more Indiambele more powers ye dan ho semete wo mu na ya san aba ya pe natural me no wotabi agu yamnim ye ba na se ye besi nkonya de na chese eneyi eyi ojanko a ye ba sisi ya Maga ya pe gumbio ya pe ojanko hey eja baby there so na ya na nkoi ayi bia we are watch Jerusalem wow blana me mo we why eja baby there edro ne eni we Spanish
garlic mixture. Eboa ma moja die fu sane ewo nipadua no mu yie. Collect. Afei so esa so boa ema obi okasa pampan ewo no tirim. Obi anakoma bo ne peli. Obi a wo Johnson tentem. Obi a de na ase atatai. Afei so obi asrade adoko no nipadua no enane ni nyina. Collect.
Eja, we enso ye Spanish garlic capsules. A supporting immune system.
That's all.
Shenenso, Edroi, Enyama oba wa fefru. The Oma Accra no for. Accra onya infie dumienu. Intimin fe Edroi. Fre 0266 114111.
FDA ahwehwe saa igwadi nkra to yi mu age atomu se.
Best Wine is your one-stop wholesale and retail outlet for all your original favorite brands of wine, liquor, champagne at unbeatable prices. You can get discounts of up to 15% off. We provide customized solutions for your events with our event planning and catering services. Buy your well-stocked hampers from us at great prices. Best Wine is also a major distributor of ex-natural mineral water. Locate us at number 34 Ni Norte Nyanchi Street, Jowulu, or call 050-761-3900 for delivery or for more inquiries. Best Wine, caliber of wine and liquor at its best.
Sama kwaba ene nwumre edeba Gumbe show so live on TV SWZ mede ede Mugabe Maase betimi afremi atan kolega biga na eneyi areho sama mede sha ase former Ghana yen health minister opanyin ya na osan koda STC ano yefe no Dr. Nuama Donko ene de ya mekase ya no odinamu efri United Kingdom ede aba bedru Ghana hafei ene busua ebisi nkonya no wayen hyehyeye se de be ya obetumi apeno krabre se dodo na abehye no so no makaya bosumi na otwe miensa bosumi ntemni ene beto odwa se opanyin Nuama Donko na no ho dodo no kakra ode nani ekire United Kingdom London ya okoye pa mowu trimodefo watumi amana mabi ma sabre yi wato anananom ewonse do ene enwumre ya ena ode namu ababedru omayimu a enche busuafo be yen hyehye no odi na wotweda na eye ho tutuye bia so no omode ato NDC ma ene Ghana fo nyina anim ti ene Dr. Nuama Donko former health minister former managing director edema State Transport Corporation ene odaya wansori nemu etumi ababa bedru omayimu na wotwe wie na chese enya asem ketu akora ewo State House eho na opanyin a friend said Dr. Joseph Sian Japan ya dodo na friend no Zoom Lion otumi ekura ne papa opanyin Samuel Kwame Japan ya wonye mfinhia aduokron onwotwe 98 years na chese ono kora no wonyini eche Queen Elizabeth ya chese eja ye ne de na chese akoye celebration dodo na ne kopie mo ho omombaji omani agese de ye ne kura bi ho a amfre wa no wakoduru ho bi wo so kwa aja adamates no akoye woni ma na akọ baabi eno de chese prophet uduru nyama ana obeka mo nsam akire mo na ensem nyina mo no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama se de baabi obekwa kopie bia ne sent no age baabi a chese wudu baabi a na Ghana for boje ne so John Mahama sanbahwe mo sanbahwe wo ma sanbahwe wo ma na beje obo na chese His Excellency John Dramani kudu obe ne fancy ewurade nyame chese fancy gia no woje fancy ewe yiase yenko we de call so ewe State House eda memenda abra Zoom line opanyin Dr. Joseph Sian Japan na open papa krabre na se eni bibi call so ewe State House is John Dramani Mahama. Isama kwaba esa de ba TV SWZ so na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na wotwe wie ya so no wosan akoche aye maame ya yefre se Madam Grace Note se dodo na be kaya na chese maami ye hwe Ghana sinitwemu a na obo no homodi ye papa no sinitwemu enti mutwa sini no emu na maami ewo na maami na sentam no ne ho emfa no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama etimi kosa ye maame Grace Note yakoni ko hwe de koso ewo efie wo san say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama kodu fie ho no omoji na wa tu ya chese hu se maame no na pom na nkasa no ewo efom we enyemra edikan a His Excellency John Dramani Mahama nyumtofo ene wo ma mo wo sini industry no ade se bibi ebesi bia no oduru ho na agya de obetimi ye de abo mo bia no watumi aye de abo mo enche bia na AB Crensel oto anananom ewo ensedo na nsa na obeto anananom ewo ensedo no na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama kopie mu ewo University of Ghana Medical Center ya chese ne bills ni bibia nyina no okotua ye kwasra papa no ewo ne yare mpa so asana pa mo wu timodifo yi ebefa ye papa AB Crensel ede no eko ye maame Madam Grace Note na wotwe wie so His Excellency John Dramani Mahama atumi akwa sra no ye be free one afre yakọ nsemfoforo so na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama nyame adom ema enurada yi exclusive interview oni TV3 na chese odi ensem bebiri na ede etudwa ewo ho His Excellency John Dramani Mahama eka bibi efa na S Gracia ho se ne S Gracia enya ade se omu etimi etua bibia ama no ebesi ene ne mom no ne catesis awodo ya wase onya nyina se ne yeyema President Kofo no enya ade se ono ne de ne nsa eka ne office awo mu no simbibrebe ena okan fa ekwan a ne water bills ne electricity bills ne medical bills so otu kwan wienhia obefa ne nyina bibia staff wa adwuma ewo ne office wo mo ne drivers ene ne bibia sanso ena ne office wase ka aban edema no wono ana akwa ne office cantonment sanso ene fia wase ka aban edema no etenemu no eno so nyina ebesi ne enya ade se watumi nanado etumi aye bibia ede amano His Excellency John Dramani Mahama abra woni yenua elkansi ewo TV3 etwetwe enkomo no yentie ensema John Dramani Mahama former president of the Republic of Ghana or the etudwa
paid. That's an absolute lie. He says in 2013, 14 million was paid into my ADB account. I have my 2013 bank statement. I'll let you look through and see if there's any 14 million payment. The only payment that was made to me by government, Accountant General, was my salary arrears of 230,000 cedis. That's all. In 2013. I'll show you that bank statement.
No ex gratia or...
No ex gratia. I was paid 230,000 as salary arrears in 2013. I'll show it to you first. And later, if you want, we can call a group of you journalists. Of course, I don't want to publish my bank statement, but I can put it before you and you look through all the payments and see if there's a 14 million CD payment. I didn't receive any such payment. And he also says that I receive privileges and perks since I left office in 2017 worth 15 million CDs. That is absolutely untrue. I receive only my monthly pension, like President Kofo, President Rawlings was receiving until he died. That's all I get. I pay the electricity bill for my house and my office. I pay the water bill for my house and my office. I live in my own accommodation, so the state does not pay me anything for accommodation. They haven't given me an office. I rent an office in East Cantonments. I pay the rent myself. I pay my own fuel. The state doesn't give me fuel. I pay my own domestic staff. I pay my own medical bills. I pay my own air tickets when I travel. You know, I'm traveling tonight. I bought those tickets myself, for myself and my wife. And so all those things he said are rubbish. Yes, somebody gave him what we're entitled to. And probably they're doing it for President Kofo, but they are not doing it for me.
So there was some arrangement as to what...
It was approved in Parliament. Normally when you leave, yes, they approve what should be done for you.
But you are not being...
It's not being done. It's not being done for me. Why? I don't get electricity, I don't get water, I don't get medical.
Why exactly?
Well, Maase, say ya na mope. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. So ama meka asem we a kabeda na Ghana fo hu nukura ewum. Na da bia meka say NDC fo munkwa na mo papa ya de akọ heaven when nyina mu jo mama besa ba ya president you obeba ba ya president 7 December jo mama wo pro 1 ye de wo ba na president nso obedi na de ebeya me ya ne se wo be hu se na nado yesesa land cruisers ni once na yesesa na we mu nenamu sankofo ya wo mu ewo adwuma num na so ben ya na o ma ben asoye ho na mu namu ye je na nado so sana nado we wanya na nado foforo mutie ni ye NDC for penifo jomama mutie jomama wo serve under a Rawlings administration as deputy minister communications, as substantive minister communications. Abra NDC lose power in 2000. Yeah, on my penny dada Rawlings. Ya wanya ni baby crobet na ifye. Nanado at that time, ya no ya foreign affairs minister. Omu withdraw Nick a President Rawlings courtesies in the diplomatic courtesies. Omu jini in free nisem. Yes, a President Rawlings to kwaya. Now on one funny bag. Ya banning Rawlings from entering a military installation. Sagana for Mobasa no sonoma kaya. When you no man samone penifo bi alert kwenu money penifo to 2 hour no more a military room. Ye you woman yase mo see any military installations. Rawlings you took kwaya no kura ne bag. Mole no di baby a obi adi ni bi. Ati say the Wako stadium, near our VIP, near war a popular stand, near war a center line. Just a center line hokwaya man for ho. Polo chi one be manafa. VIP one ya close to her. Just a former president of the republic. Ya under this democratic dispensation will be in ho be sadi we editor ni man panyi. Na so no kofo ihudie nanado meka nanado foreign affairs minister at that time woman dey say adwuma die ni nyina and montie na Ghana for ne ndisi for montie na musa tie ne ye o ma panyi dada Rawlings na enum sana yire nana konedo agema Rawlings abra omu free power no ma me ne yare ye wo se omu de ne ko United Kingdom ekosa ne yare omu ya arrangement ekodu London Heathrow airport wa ka wase ye de ma embassy no na e de ba fa maame no e free Heathrow airport wo de ne kwa yaresa bia no embassy no ko di ka du hodada said there be obama mu fi no enti embassy ne driver ni anu ho no wodon de ne personal car e ko fa na konedu agema Rawlings say satam is in the public domain so Rawlings bo ameso meboa na so mo be mo sa beje power mo beje power no dia na mo de yakofo so mo ne tena afan anya kofo ene nanado ya ena di we nyina di Rawlings na so ene isasalese John Dramani Mahama said ye Rawlings no wate ase o kan nsam no ya no ebi na John Mahama e ka sesia na so John Mahama de o second chance obeba ba ya president it is ba ya president na nanado ene ba womia ewo atifia na ne wa no se omutu kwan omo office obeya momo dia ene se wara nya ndizifo monko na mope papa ye e de do heaven a monye father for all no omu de omunyam a omu be miamo omunyam a omu be miamo amedika aka se bedu sabre no yemu bi se wo frɛ ya phone be pon ya nya de be nya bre kwa cha se ye be operations no underground e bia betene awie because eni mafun asankofo we aye ayakayaka dia wo mu de dwama mafa mu efia no watim ekwan wo mo fa asoma ni 250 wo 250 wo na say ya ho ye de koma vice president no oyi osafo mafo ho na ye no office osafo mafo ba bia na dwama mate e wo cantonment no wo de ho aye office pa na okọ ho on fa nya hwe opanya wanya 80 plus and who treat former president say Nanado, why a foreign affairs minister paying? Why attorney general paying? Would your mama knew in an parliament? Na enya so be a no new in and a one brashe fee, and that's a yamia don't want the president in the on was our second chance to a besabo. Satan now bet if Ubetre Fia change you man or none pampers. Because Ube Frak when Yanosono now when number 80 something. Now I can't say. I can't say. Eti won nipa wiase wo ye bibia adwene ho mienu hu se ade a meye no nsunsuanso ben na de beba akire Woma enei people womo kwa program kura na ayi motorcade edu omanim recently bibi happy e hospital road no so ya people emo mo che wo ba no panyin a mo ne kasa e no wase da bi obepro Africa course ahase esu yese e hwan a e na nado baba Mumra out and Mumma denies say be happy on the Smithers Road recently, less than 2 weeks ago. Yeah, just say what for crying na walk program I was Smithers. Eh, why no kanema or ba and say ye mean disclosing ye ma nanado baba. Nafi place course na call baha. Yes say order from above munya ni pano no uncle. Omaya etemu no yeto oman we mu ama ye hu enema MPPD aya president Maase MPPD aya president Wallace nesu enya power ne de na de ye father for all ye be we ne power ball ye be we ne power biem ne be hu se sifa kan mo ne nam Jubilee House ne be hu se Paul Adomache mo ne nam Jubilee House wo mo ba ye de ho ye tie ye wo ha se se mi Jubilee House o me kopede ye be e wo ho se sifa ka agent appointment our NPA na se kwa ye Paul Adomache so agent an appointment our Ghana Airport Company and the so under Exim Bank as deputy managing director yinya wo no mo ko mo ba bi na se baba power no wo kasa wo ye power adwuma dindi ni nyina no na bia wo pese wo ba panyin bi kwa na wontimi me no na sa nkofo ni du ya na e bia tom no mo nanam ho ya breo I was a can of Krenechemo, NDC, you could have power, ye require be power and me. Me tear your mamma, some ya, me dear, me so former president, ye dear Nema winning, a yano, a dear was all man, a mano. You require pass away in the free. Which was a MB before we were papa. Fiakai, Timakachi Ghana for and NDC Maase 2024 about 1 year quarter. Nana Dukum 8 no Bakachi say only few days. Yenya a deputy a speaker of parliament. I'm also Bakachi and say Sankofono mu kunkumo nyina no me criminals. Ye de pese bi besi biem. The can say 2024 Joma medical catch say you do or die. In teacher say you do or die. When once I walk kwa ho sa wo ye post ni wo ye soja ni ye de wakwasa kobo ban a ye se kobo abato no ho ban ya kase kokum nipa wo na sa wo ye post ni wo ye soja ni wututu oku nipa say pay nipa ne da wa wo nkofie. I'm sending this signal to all the 275 constituencies. Say post ni o soja ni o ye se kobo ban now the way you adwene sa wo ye invisible soja wo kokum nipa no to wa wo nkofie. Yes ebia wutuo na obusanfo ne be ba be fa akọ ye ni agro ye tra mamon kan ye kasa bon se yem ni ye to ababa akopɛ baabi a oman Ghana ye du Africa bibi mam ha ye du ye to ababa akopɛ mani etimi kum nipa nwotwe na Ronnie se na wode to okura abaje power no de press ye to abama obi ehwe ne nkwada e wo man we mu. That's why I win power I mean for MPP in 2024 you win power who vote yes eh masa obe choke kura na yakoyenim na joma maka we nyina wie ana say Shakwan a illegal money, galamsey ni adi ekosui. Chese wo hwa me penso me bwadwuma pa over a year 5,000 a year illegal a year Chinese for chese omu be wu mu ya no mu ni kata omu ye I mean galamsey ye money ni si de ka say a year small scale money na a year timamufo no na ye and for will be free of one more person with man in Cassiana Kazangaza, they said the new Montreal Anglo Gold, no one more air yenedia. Not just say, and on what yes you do. The Chinese for any yenedia, I know air de papa. It's Excellency John Dramani Hammer on TV3 with our brother Okansi and some of the two Jaffa a year illegal money who any.
When I was president, we value the relations with China, but if you're Ghanaian and you go to China and you're engaged in illegality, they don't say because of the good relations they have with Ghana, they're going to let you go scot-free. You face the full rigors of the law in China. And I don't doubt that there are some of our citizens in jail in China. You know, when I became president, I was faced with this same illegal gold mining. I deported almost 5,000 illegal Chinese miners. I didn't say because of the good relations we have with China, you know, we should allow them to continue to engage in this illicit activity. And we collaborated with the Chinese embassy. They got 747s and came and took their nationals away. It didn't destroy our relationship. No, it didn't destroy our relationship.
You say a year ne pension, a year woman say Chinese form baby or memono. Nipa mako beye empimunum na kyese obo mo bongarat emiedu mukruma na kyese ni nyina no eye adwuma pa ene anemotu anu ohwe se de bi obetimi e de abra eye illegal eye mining eye galamsey no ho ekwan. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ensema ode etudwa ewo TV3 no yentie ensema ode etudwa.
If it's easy for any foreigner to just penetrate, you know, our territorial integrity like this, you know, without check, then we do have a problem. I do think that anybody who's engaged in illegality must be sanctioned. I mean, Ghanaians who are engaged in illegal mining are languishing in prisons. They've been sentenced and jailed. And so Ghanaians felt cheated when she was, you know, accused of illegal mining. And instead of prosecuting her, you know, she was made to go scot-free. You remember what happened with Osafumafo's statement that they did not want to risk the relationship between Ghana and China, and that's why they let her go, you know.
Abra wache eye Ashawan Jomama ensema ode tudwa abra wache Ashawan emre bia etwemu no Attorney General ede betu dwa se kwan bi ombefa so se de beya eye galamsey kimpin e friend se Ashawan no emra betumi ene no edie na bibia timi atoto na kwam wo mo ede sansem ni nyina sa aboche ni nyina ede etu edwa President Nana Akufo-Addo so ehye kena so behwe se de beya Ashawan no emra betumi ene no edie yetie ni ho de etu dwa.
When you have a situation like this woman who was, I'm not still sure whether she was in fact deported or whether she fled the country the first time and has now come back, but whatever. There still seems to be some uncertainty about it, but whichever way it is, she's become the sort of nickname for all that the galamsey represents. And unfortunately, also for the involvement of Chinese nationals in Ghana in this particular illicit trade. We have constantly to work at it. We need to have the cooperation of the courts. Until recently, till I came, the punishment for people caught was relatively light, a fine, and even if we're going to go to custodial sentences was relatively minimal. We've changed the law to stiffen the punishments for people caught.
His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana Nana Akufo-Addo Nensema ode etudwa wa say Ashawan nkora no onye sure say wonim so mu deportu no na wo bizami ana ka kire mi we cathedral na went mention nti ajane ma ye basa mofa enche no nana eye ensema ye kan efa eye agudie ho galamsey ho sensem na no Attorney General eye Gofedame edi tudwa sabre no say kwan bia so no Attorney General eyen hye se de be Ashawan no obetumi atwe na so na emra eno no edie de ko ba ne sen Attorney General Gofedame
has shown consistently that it is the last line of defense for our country. It was thus with great dismay and embarrassment that I heard a person who has occupied the highest office of state, former President John Mahama, recently launched an unwarranted attack on the integrity of Ghana's judiciary.
May I and other colleagues assure you of my full support of the Attorney General in his determination to prosecute Aisha Huang and her collaborators, who apparently insist on flouting our laws against galamsey and illegal mining. I expect, if they are found guilty, that the courts will apply the full rigor of the new amended Act 995, which has increased substantially the punishment for breaches of the law.
Well, ansana me de obeko emem no. Mweza papa no wasense su bi mu se eye National Cathedral ne de oboa at all costs obesi. Na du mi bi se we na anwumere o. Ade National Cathedral ne se ye wa obohye, obesi hu isi ye wa wasem. obi ene wa wopam wo agya wa na otumirika ena wa na agya wo ka won 70 national cathedral se wo besi o se wonsi o enye ho na Ghana for ye NDC for ye hwe de hwa ne se 7th December 2024 bedu a ye bekwa akoto aba na waban tantan waban a eni enimonyam waban a chese eye feria aban waban ye nimguase aban waban a ma disappointed Ghanaians incompetent eye aban ye beyi mo se nche boko without fear or favor kokurumote ne di jam kwai enya ade so obi kwatwituo so kwa kokun obi eno ene de Ghana for ehwe na na ode atudwa say national cathedral ne de kia ne ken wo be den wo be si yetie na na do
cathedral no de kwen bia so be si kwen bia so be si esi wi a ansana de me wo kan wo ochinyaka me de maso yakopon esira mu nyina ba
akopo esia mo nyina baako edu kwasi adanso yehu asori dem asori ben ena wudin ewuma na aye dendenden obi ehu ne oka wa ensema efri eye ahafo emem eba ewo eye esunafo nof echese eho enwukra emebuna ewo eye emem womani abre se abra ye ba beto aba no esaselese na akufu ado ene eye wopanyi a wono na sese woye energy minister eye Matthew Poku Prempe ebe pie mu ewo eye ahafo eye kura ye fro se emem no omo de tu manim sabia na napo ene eye education minister de tu dwa se omo eba na omo to aba ne de mo 2020 dia eye ade se university pa de kese pa omo be peja na omo de ama eye ememfo se de be ya bedi akon enkansere jo usuni unkofo nyina wo mu benya biako wo mo Gambia number 1 Kasapen ene ne patamu nyina wo mu benya university bi akọ na ne mabunu kire se nana do bosho o se nyina watimi ane so ade se wo mu beto aba de etia MPP aban wo mfimpi mienu ene aduonu enan abato a ebekoso no na esem ni nyina no wo mu wie no timamfo wo kromo no so se da bi wo mo so ewo bi eka yankwa de koso ewo half mem
eye afi 2020 ebra aye ba be ko abatuo eye omanpanyi akufuado ene na pamfo eba emem program mu a ahaka ahafo na womba aye no yekohia mu GPRT station na ememhene ememmahene nana okufo boyaw ade the second e de adesrede eto nana akufuado anim se obesren se enka omwa na university bia eba no oma emu efadimpo enka emra eye emem biemu ano na ebra nana de asem tu gasa no eye omanpanyi edane anuye ema saatem eye enwoma suafo ana ohono yewa matu opoku pempe ye bra matu opoku pempe gi akasamu no asem okan ne se nana university ni die de pamto ha na hia ntimu hwe nie wose nana ye pawucha university ni die uhia enkwa batabnie mum uhia university mu a tetimi ya hanum ahyebo se eye kura obetimi atu abama eye NPP amanyekuo 2020 akọ eso no wona ye de sa university no eye de ebema nukrani efiri say ye sha ase to aba 1992 ebesim de ememuman anunku atwa memahia ho enyi NPP maada na ye to aba wie ye no bibia de adi pebe se enye emem to vote a enka MPP atimi anko power awo yesu afo ha
ya e ha me pa o mem program ha sei yet here na MPP aban ba se oba be so university e dia maye eja ya hwe animu a ya ntehwe yankwada nkosole a yesi anya amamemu ha ekopro foforo so emem so MPP ba we na sunafo nofo ha ejina mem so se mem e ba ne ka se ye nto aba MPP ntimi nwe ni wa sunafo nofo ma ne nye ye da bialada enti esre o mampanyin se university na oba hye bo e wa nananu anim so odi ba mem krom diem ha se o ma ne mra o nto na mo no ma ne mra
yo na cha say afo memfo nyina ene anwumre Antiage ene Alaska ene eye moamo mem goso nyina ye chiamo ene anwumre isaselese na akufu ado eye ensem odi tu dwa say wonye hwe say ashawan omu deporto no ana minim yesantie biem dodo na sese omu beso mu tie nsema na na do kan ye yes am so agon ntimo wa agon no so mame.
And other colleagues assure you of my full support of the Attorney General in his determination to prosecute Aisha Huang and her collaborators, who apparently... When you have a situation like this woman who was, I'm not still sure whether she was in fact deported or whether she fled the country the first time and has now come back. But whatever, there still seems to be some uncertainty about it. But whichever way it is, she has become the sort of nickname for all that the Galamsey represents. And unfortunately, also for the involvement of Chinese nationals in Ghana in this particular illicit trade. We have constantly to work at it. We need to have the cooperation of the courts. Until recently, till I came, the punishment for people caught was relatively light, a fine, and even if we're going to go to custodial sentences was relatively minimal. We've changed the law to stiffen the punishments for people caught.
Why, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana, live on TV, as was at Gumbe show, and Enyumre, Ebnada, a year 13th, September 2022, Wasugusa here live, baby, Ghana, Hani, we are Safana, baby, on YouTube, TV, as was at Ghana Sounds, and on Facebook, TV, as was at Ghana Facebook Live. Yanko Almano Sonia, a security expert, Mr. Adam Bona, and Kochuche, and Komoni, and T. Onosono, ni take on a year and summer, His Excellency. Nana Akufo-Addo di tuja eneyi ewo eye voter regional capital eye ho. Obanyi Adam Bona se otemeka eye security expert ye mo adwomo akwaba edeba TV SYZ Gumbe show so ena anwumre.
Jemo so me chia ahwefu.
Very well. Me just say na anwumre wapom boko de.
Radio do mapu boko.
Fantastic. Omanpanyi se mo de atudwa efa ashamu ahono se wonyi ni I mean, say Ashawan no more deporto no. But onya eye video ni bi ahwe, onya bi atie.
But menya bi I no pay me second video.
Fantastic. So obi a wo akodare ewo eye bambo mo no as eye security analyst and security expert no. Die ena wo kafa ensema His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo e de atudwa efa Ashawan deportation ne ensema aba ene anwumre yi.
And they are meant to me, I can say, media and Yamin Wangwa say, Omanpenyi, the commander-in-chief of the armed forces and the chairman of the
National Security Council.
Security Council.
Fantastic.
Nyoma to say, Omankasa Enum, owning the echo. And because some of us are presidents less no. Dodona ena omun kanokre and pro ena you can say most of them have been telling him. And so said here on one kasa pay akatre and say there cost no ono onim say ye deport no. So rather Ghana free Ghana on Shaden. And we name say we are Omanpenyi in a country like ours. Then they practice it, Mami Kebiamam. And put say you can't say the constitution the cheddar Mampoa. The requirement and they say Mampenyi no the handless every briefing Bamboom you see the last 24 hours. Any bambomu, what is likely to say be see in the next 24 hours and beyond. Okay. And it is practiced everywhere in the world, including Burkina Faso, Niger, Mali, any Kekam. Okay. Ghana, again, an isolated case. And so for him to have come out to say that X-ray, the level of your kind of saying, embarrassment, you're paying for it. But I am not surprised that on the era Ankuma has tweeted trying to tell us that your Mampeni can no say no can. But said and Brofo can now one can Swahili and say your can. And there is no ambiguity. There is no ambiguity, it is clear. Also, only the so what language again? Understanding, what comprehension? Then you enanka as
Well, Twitter free information minister honorable Kojo Opon Kroma when you mria about say was say entesa akra na ensema president kan na say ya twisting no and yes anana president person worker.
I dey think so onu Kojo no eneka.
No what tenechi o.
Sabi Kojo Opon Kroma ntebro fo nchen yemam.
There be da.
Sabi ye nyina brofo ye nyina ye tro brofo. Ye nyina me tro o level brofo. I want tro brofo. Me da ho ka brofo. And so brofo nye ade bi a obi be katra me say the omanpanyin kan ye no. You know, I know that sometimes wrong. Yeah, nka say the omanpanyin aka na nokra na try and say the call ye no onim the echo. Nanka ye jane sa ni ahwe say nsi ben wana na ye de sobo no bebo no omanpanyin akasa na say national security for no any de sobo no bebo. But to come back and come and second guess the president and say and yes I no can. I don't saben okan brofo. Saben okan brofo kwa mumfa University of Ghana. English department. Mumfa University of Ghana linguistic department. No money analysis of what he said and compared to what the Kuma treaty here. I mean, who advantage our own nasabi na kwa say we don't be him and so boaparo and here kanokure no. The president has said so Aisha one, whether she was deported and also Janifi Koma, it was clear. There was no any ambiguous it was clear.
We were a delegate publication by a year now Chima or Chese or Ashawano video be at Chese or penny big men. I can't big men dear not just say menu me no dear that just in Yuana Antino Nesam can a day. Delegate publication say big men videos akudi sahaba one and semono we just say semi ebetimi akosi baby
entina me maka ene mene mo sister stations bi kasa ene maka abohu de rose so chief justice of papa amayi na omwa na onkabi said ye the trial of Aisha Kwan, Chief Justice Beckerson, you better televise it, you can't say the trial of Aisha Kwan. Hearing broadcasting it live, because Sir Galamse Kunwi, and yet MPP, and then NDC, and me, and answer Mugabe, because Pedro Babia, and here, a Diane Ayebedi. Boy, in Sway Benum, a boy, and from a cry that woman, it will be filled with mercury and it can come. And to me, maybe I say, on schedule Bayer, said the Bayer, you don't look at the Aisha one, the trial, and a Bibia Maka, on the Mugabe. Prosecutors, and investigators, among courts, and concourse records, and court more warrants. No among from telecom companies na Aisha one or you shoot two telephones.
Atamas the course away.
Yes, or you share Fwana and Oba Ghana ha or Sanbayi Fwana and na on the Kasa. One and a ya of Omopredo.
Very important.
Omu free wa. Omu sign and shame. And then, me know, say, approximately, Obia or what side is very simple. Even to me, approximately, baby, XYZ, TV more.
Exactly.
Telephone, we are say. The person can also be able to locate to say Adam Bona. He is located approximately in this area. We should be able to go into Aisha, you can say once.
The itemize we course away.
After course, the core records no. Mention the movement. About the Oko Mr. Wayfield. Oko immigration officer Wayfield. Ebia Okoha. About saying a minute. We say the telecom companies should be able to do that. Once they give us Aisha Fans movement. Because we know what say. There is a cell site that my call has been routed through. Also, you are speaking on a defense of, yet seamlessly we are talking.
Very well.
I was coming to. They are able to say, use this route, use this route, use this route.
Yeah.
Using the cell site. Approximately. We will be able to tell what her movement and that's why and try and then you
very well.
So this is what some of us are saying. Let's not leave this thing to just as a one. There is going to be it's a bigger conversation we must have.
Fantastic.
And the president has actually now told us only not and yes and say you do so
Eti we ni nyina no sobo no ye de ma the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces ana ye de ma siadifo ana ye de ma immigration panimfo ana ye de ma interior minister ana se hwan ana ye wo se ye chichiri ni nyina ne doorstep ye de sa sobo no ekoto e fa sha wan
sobo ne the country,
migration.
Because initially, I didn't. I shall I peace say I check the panel. I have some information. And on PRO, the car, so David. Oh, you should on a program is the union. I shall want a issue the tonight. Our foul, you should be tonight. Or you should be tonight. And or you should hiring car and then the account. Listen on government spokesperson on governance and security and the conference says, you should an approved route to come to that. So you can stop the line. Okay. And so we make when say, because he is the chairman of the National Security Council.
Exactly.
Also, the record of National Security Council no one. That's the thing now. The National Security Business.
Fantastic. Very well. Very well. Very well. Well, you better say, Miss Adam Bona, security expert, you better say for your time on TVS was at Gumbe show. So, and Tuesday, the 13th of September 2022. Mede ade Mugabe Maase yade opanyin Adam Bona ebesia ne eba besim konya na afa ya digest issues ni nyina honorable Kodwo Asare, former member of parliament for Adenta constituency in the Greater Accra region of the Republic of Ghana. On my guest for tonight on the Gumbe show. Yabeda en wosmeti wo mu na yaje aboafo nkrato na afa ye ne Solak Natural Clinic Dr. Adwetwe enkomo yaba na afa yi yabetena ase yaje bre ne yatumi akyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm no mu yabiebie mu na de wose ka biaka asamwan wonya ne Ghana card on Sunday. Into on Sunday no why the could be a puno eco issue card no at the man no. Professor Atefa and was say this bono. Nipa bang and issue sa Ghana card no at the man ashaman on Sunday. So saying it's a Sunday dear. Ghana card office bia and ya there's a national identification authority. Omuya Juma passport office and ya Juma into ye day and ashaman the card no issue man on Sunday. Ya day waba eba ibejimu inchimo.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road, Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GA West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
At McDan Shipping, we saw a chance to invest in a logistics company whose technology streamlines shipping operations. Perspectives like this has made McDan the leading cargo consolidation manager. Clearing and forwarding come with speed and dependability. Cargo handling, air freight, transporting, transits, warehousing and bulk logistics. With branches in Africa, Asia, Europe, USA and all over the world. McDan Shipping, your total logistics partner.
Best Wine is your one-stop wholesale and retail outlet for all your original favorite brands of wine, liquor, champagne at unbeatable prices. You can get discounts of up to 15% off. We provide customized solutions for your events with our event planning and catering services. Buy your well-stocked hampers from us at great prices. Best Wine is also a major distributor of ex-natural mineral water. Locate us at number 34 Ni Norte Nyanchi Street, Jowulu, or call 050-761-3900 for delivery or for more inquiries. Best Wine, caliber of wine and liquor at its best.
Yo made us be brave, me chat for her phone, and question say, oh, boy, my papa. Now, you heard the difference between white and gonorrhea. Difference between Candida albicans, white, yeah, canon, and they say gonorrhea bacteria infection, said the insunicity. The entire here is ya a be confused. And I confuse Bassi apart. One chef and say, or Banu Kunu, no back suspect Bacosi apart, not trust what the uniform. A bassada gideon comfort in the answer, yet I say. Yen shall see free whiteness. Now, Candida albicans a body white but near the pa Candida albicans a higher suffering Candida is what's a baby. Now, Sabi a dear white that no is or bad sabi a mahim fee. A man can carry mema the attack who pay in so white be creamy be off white, white. Those Agata white, Salome white, never didn't know. Bonnie person you occur science based where fungus in nature and I say why supposed to be brain. Just way up to be green, no you're white. Na causes nankasa no so ba ma himfia edin kan causes near you know man won near metropo heat around genital area make can on say may be a was shed 7 nylon be a panty was sasha no nylon stretch nika bi and so was sasha body snack ho and so was sasha jeans so e be sa tight no to say from fa area ho Nyakopon a design nipa no oboru mo be from normal microflora said baby and information for your castle someone on my home. It was said yanum, it's not what that's run up and found so pasty so we bed once a cent be by high normal. And I said be armpits information for us pa nebi ho sad been so sabi yahem. Now, somewhere was on my home. Now, the tenant say, and no man now washing my proper heat in a man to no, not heat in air area, name from Manfa Honor. Not a fair course and so okay. Yes, blood pH and pH at the right proportion to temperature. More temperature and air cost from air cost from air can. What's a blood pH so cost? Blood pH is 6.8, slightly acidic. More air cost 6.81, 6.82, 6.85. Say, Kim, I for once a one or more over multiply. Fancy some year 20 no 2000 ebasa obonsi na go point any man who him feel sabe what the elastic to no aha so okay and all the protein system more sa elastic contain different lactose cells and disaccharide in science now the ten say sa na go point as elastic na control sabe ade na ano na katum or anatem so na e bi sa na say kama pa na sa Candida albicans one or more multiply na afi lactose no more fancy hey say we say from power you go kan here ede omkosi apa no mu di efefe yi kama say no feel lactose cells no omu jomoja nine Omoja na no ne yefene discharge enzymes eno no eyensu bi ba ase kosuamo na apro ana mo kase ena se be fresh water asay yefene lactic acid mo na sensu no e ba no ene yefene white me ehu no on say be ye science say all acids are corrosive they are itchy sensu no go ba wo ban mu na etiti ho e krodi ho no na ho no ye oya. Now, sensory pediatric produce it more na a basia pen immune system is any why ready and the one can as you're fighting out. It immune response may come like prophecies no says someone a basia pabons are fair and one say any year fighting one for him or more than you can be a to some and one to pay for about bano as an san a why naba as a disco light. More na science when na ma oba ba no sebe e sense elastic na run or more willing to na se ma hono bia na ab na e free ti wo se e ba sana da ba hifia first one no at gone second one gone tell ahefa ne e mu nyina atu e ba sana wode na nyinya ni kwa se ba sa e ye white na e na ye sa de no ebio o man so sebe o mu lot of sweets me kind of man no ma the entire only sweet baby link between sweets and candida infection is it more now the lot of sweets now nya more sugar na say glucose mo jade mo now nya more substrate na say aduana mamoa no so many mamen ti more na bon se fa ne say eni padi banku ba ku mienu aso ame o mo de more no mo aduane no mo multiply e ba se no ma do so broso na fa de white bi esa de ba and I be fancy secondary school and then kwadai call ye be washroom back mienu and then crack na de koso it was we kwa no passive agum no so passive agum na e pale e honhono e bia nsu kra so nsama it was the next person so ba so na e sense obi agya bi agum no ntino sakanda abicant o mo set board na se no to was so tell ape no so pick bi afri ho to was obani call school no wa hese complain ma na nsen me gu nsu na wo keka me ensan se bi ba ho e white na bia se no wo ka no because I'm say white earth na hodo mache na ensu so be bro anu wo de san say e betimi pam wa akwache e betimi kwa ma e trust okwo man e de free ho wenti na edura ye fa ni solar herbal mesha abadwaso solar herbal mesha wose asotwa e di de keke wose SOLAK mam spell mount solar herbal mesha adenti solar herbal mesha ka ho asem 2004 Professor Kofi Anko from the currency King Reservoir Department yes so very say e man no mo sukum hoyi white na se agiche 1 2 3 4 5 first 7 that was so adentia ye won say so mo hospital yes oh ya mo say be antibiotics be wanom be 2 weeks 3 weeks was ye kwa na saba and yes ade na ekoso yi and you say a sense education now man to me manum tin de buy say ye man do you say edro ne yeduma far from that name ye ka so you 7 days or you 2 days oh and sansa ne ko ma ekwa pampa ne ko no afa ne sa mu wa wonkum mo ne a sense wokum mo ne bia be 70% 30% wonkum mo no omo mode of action for kum onua mo it next time ko so the same education do one say anya do we ni anwa ade na say okuye no so kai Modo ka so fast ku wo e ba sa no so sa akosha no ye the word dot and e find drug resistance no na se fan say mistake na ba enko bim enye den enti alternative medicine make herbal medicine ye fa alkaloids ahodo saponins ahodo terpenoids ahodo anthraquinones ahodo coumarins kwa na hiame e ka ho bia omo gina kwa edu ebetimi akọ one across one resistance no ekum o de poamoa no atwin suba na firi ho ama man ho to wona nyame de nya bi ene ekeka bom e formulate ye e compound ye enye dry fe na solar herbal mesha ebio solar herbal mesha ye body man say asotwan yenhwe in vitro studies ye solar herbal mesha ye grow strains of ho den asin candida albicans mo oga place so ene inoculate no with meka second metabolites ye nya free solar herbal mesha mo no and you face make one na you test your friend zone of vision test you will say so ka ba make coin e come one e plate so is that one dey be you will say ensu aka plate this so say ho to go no ensu nyina dry up and as are inference na saying e just obai white na ye kwankro no atna oba no so ache no so nya so ka ba make na be kum one e be sa twinsu ba na free ho e ma seb ahemfi ho awo afiye ma gonorrhea no kakra bi na ye nto aso free ho in case of nasal gonorrhea bacteria na there gono and body say no ye bacteria infection na ye ni say gono e STI na say sexual transmitted infection make say oba e wo bi e no ne be mehia no passive man no now gono ne there say be amuba himfi ho no a ubo say one ensanse na begu wo ba na say be ma no ho no ensanse eni soso pa compared to candida infection no. Two, go no pains about your more severe. Ebway, and the one shemo free on top of on has a baby about pa. It's a sanity. Ebio, ubonse once, oh, on master and sans ebegumekese, not pains and echo swingina. Ubonse afe en soon a few bemanas or benubana, and soon yellowish and answer people said, Akosradia. When a slight difference between gono and white, 3 counts. As in and sans I can say white diano, pains more severe, and a soon yellowish. A sunset sentinious, every effort to look about Mishana, young pick ingredients, so I said it me what a good free honor. Yes, I'm fan count progress and say, yes, I nipper knows a million we are now we, not a confusion. Yes, Bearman Nancy, would you know, I check every 15 years in it. 20 years ni the entire solar kaba mesha bet me aboawo ama go no na wate no every hwa ma hwato ne se more na se ebra yes for me to do we no ne peke second metabolite make bioactive compounds solar kaba mesha ye wo se go no ones etme kumo the same scenario akumwa no anane amensu ba ne firi ho eti mama sebe ade odwodwi mente ho asena sa pain na wote ne firi ma hwato bem se wan ma won saka solar kaba mesha na ade ne go no tina ho cha boss nanse wo so ade na first nanka wo lente da meter no say hey say me wa ha afa the boss na ho na wi abie hey afa he ana ga me ko ba ko pay da bi ehiye emwa so say question say ebra na wo nkwate ye na ensu be mfiri mo ba say no say wo pass ya won say game no de mo no ye ogbe no na wo je ka ho no na ma game ye fenti wo bia no na ya pass bia wo pass na white na so go no wo pass ma na ma game ye da he sa more na air na air channel na ensuba na fru bem ba question say ebra na sebe onkote na ensu mfiri boma is okote ensu but sensu no afi nyankopon ya na sa afi na wa lo pe produce far from that I just enema ma be man stretch upon erection as a length and diameter na sa enema na betwe emone di na ebest ko wa na nsen ai bibia ho no ma won sanka sola ka ba mesha na monyi sa ha no emfiri ho afma link kakra bi sanka ho your milk candidate infections what they say make am white remember they say bear or white only bear meshia bear 2 weeks 3 weeks no one say bear meshia say ehu eno ensu ne ba this time as an apartment so we are as ensu man bi fi wada neighbor na be menu femfem ena nsan kede say nkonwi na be si ho eno so early signs of milk candidate infection. Enti solution is say identity can say solution is say no white name say a UTI nko na fedie ye won so ba ne be meshi otumi be sa afro enti mama e bia da wutu kwan no so be hu bi sa emfa nko boa je say adam ko me de be hia de na nse nsu bi ba we kura de efemfem de na si oba no mfawachi white na e wo ho no na wa pass bia ma wo e na wo so wachi e na I go sanity ma wo sanka so la ke ba mesha na mo na sa pain enyi sa ha nyina emfefe na honto kwasi bia puso homani ni nkomo sesi a me nyabrama pa me MTN no 0245 61 60 28 0245 61 60 28 0245 61 60 28 so na busy for airtel no so here me pa me airtel number no and it says 0261 73 62 63 0261 73 62 63 0261 73 62 63 kai say ye solak heba mesha yes aso chai awaden aso say chai awode ye solak heba mesha nkomo no sadete
Maga ya prebumbio
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road, Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GA West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
Moga! Yape Gumbio! Yape Ojawom! Ojawom!
Sama kwaba Ereba TVS was it and enyume Gumbe show ya so ne fefefe ya de ebrewo na NDC emenyina enhye so se ene moko eye fake na enema ekoso neck meeting na ensema ekoso ni nyina che se 20th to 22nd September eno timetable for constituency elections intimuntie na muntie ni yepa 22nd to 27th September 2022 eno no ebra wo mo ede ato na chese 28 and 29th no filing vetting bekoso on the 30th to 2nd October sasu no bi wa appeal bi opeso wo ya 5th and 4th and 5th October election akasa bekoso 22nd and 23rd October 2022 inti monhye no so ye papa constituency for no na chese the wom eno no inti well ene honorable Kwadwo Adu Asare, former member of parliament for Adenta constituency in the Greater Accra region. On the guest and then you may honorable Mugabe.
Yeah,
na promote say
Adom.
Bushafon so
Boko we are papa. I hope someone so here there.
Nyame Adom Ebenezer bebe ode abedru na dey say divine selection account. Now they are say that manya. Sa na mo connect right? Na yendi kan sha say ho kakra aja oba fidie so ache 1 or 2 bi na fe yehwe ene se ma mo ka ho efa constituency elections no ni se nyame ya adoma na otwe wi e next week na che se Asante region so no branch elections no so o mate afi wona afi no abi kwan se de be ya ye constituency level no so no omo betimi ato aba ayi omo be so omoko well yehwe say energy media ni si call e
oh yo Mugabe me da wase se
October be kwa wi e de ne ato
constituency
Africa call regional.
Yes,
fantastic.
Bibia ko yie nyame adom yedi kan na kakra bi wo ho ese fake ehwe na ye kika si ani ansa na neck no so ye ya na ye deko share neck so na I ho na ese omo stamp anaso my approval na afi document na yedi hu juma over the period no ebetimi CP na yeti when they aye juma because we here the committee bia na ebewie na bibia leaky because ni nyina ye deliberations na suggestions time table ni ade but minim crofo omo no say nya yes tentative arrangements no pe na omo ko circulate omo leaky ni ade enti honestly whoever had all those and yeah no near the juma near a wabon the rui and you may wabon the rui and no need the documenter neck a stamp so and as a wama approval say yeah fine juma now this year I dare back you want to say because of time and we sure say up to be brunya dear me jidi say na national elections no cry no na yetimi ewi because Rebecca as we speak no ho adwuma na aka as say yehwe na yewe na ye complete yewie constituency ewie region nti yaka say yebewie national na say no so ho ihihye ebeba bededi na yetimi dia ye adwuma but from all indications regional elections no so me sure say on the 12th and 13th of November and also bebaso 12th and 13th of November regional elections and so
we are not just
before cra ye beto about 20 2nd, 23rd of October, no? A week earlier, nominations for regional no Beshase.
Okay.
You know, we now we so a nomination, not to say, because you be run next year more. Now, I feel I yes, I caught to about because we will still have the friend saying flag bearership.
Yeah.
Friend saying
your mama and
but there are party constitution. No, as I say, it me a follow. As it me follow party constitution now. Your man who quite say or no quacrana or contest here. As I say, it me a year in a declaration. As I say, you will say enough the constitutional. Fairness, a party constitution, exactly. That is how it's going to look like. And say programs no dey be and guidelines also about approval to guidelines in the elections. No, obia me sure say by now social media there, all the information is out there. Obia are interested say. Obey election be a fees ne a year between nyina e wo guidelines because of ahokyere na aba no kakra ntino ansenia aye niema moderate especially for the constituency elections. No, I think we almost retained the old I'm say region no national na bia kakra adjustments kakra bemba but still no say scanner sabi as I say yan yetimi raise na yetimi di constituency conferences no so because yen ko fasika free baby anti kakra na ye de etwitua we no ana ye bebo ano na yetimi di bi aye akwakusi national level na yetimi di aye national conference no so nti kakra na obi abetwitua no ye bebo abo ano na afi kakra ye nya so afi abontin for sponsorship kakra on ba be frana and also a bebo na mo dia nti obi amia nani because a national office no sabi to watch ejuma sacrifice so sika bia ya wa mamu dia ai bia obetimi benefit ba ye wo opposition they tight obi a national executive this water bills light bills security for na mo twin sika free abontin de ba inside because niema ni bebre wo ha ya to hu ache adwuma wa obeto petrol egu ka mo de akọ niema programs ni enye easy no but say nyame adom ne ba mu that is where maybe some little compensations so betimi free baba intino yem na yem empire let's put our shoulders to the wheel now him push it because I bind with the say every indication shows say omambe Ghana bia omambe bibia Ghana like they came in with very kind of say wicked mindset just to come and fleece the country and get away with it. And I believe say their aim of just retaining power for the sake of it, not necessarily say Mugabe your mind because Emrana may share video bia na Odo River gota kitwa we keke Muba yomoku jirijina ho ye babe ye dua ye will have just say beautiful ideas Odo koheni aye so the modo koheni aye just Odo besides what exactly is their legacy then no more de yesika nyina ye ya e ban neman keten kra hu ni awuso ko fo ado ne nam krom hwehwe projects e de ne din atoso usu ntumi nsibi anyway
fantastic mera say honorable Kojodu Asare for that comment on neck meeting amoko ene ewo party headquarters. Well, you move on to Ashawan. Nesemo abai some no bibi say president no like briefing of the country security and as I said in the chairman of the National Security Council, Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, first gentleman of the land, or say Ashawan. When you sure say Omo deport.
Me feel say president no He's not on top of his game.
Fantastic.
So, and I say on top of his brief. It's either that or because of his age, you know. Almost say nya sembiana as I say omokacheno. So when sensitive issues like this, you know, almost say bia omo anko hwe no omo ka bibi it is here na wakofinti ato omo so. Inti no njindi say some of these things no they get to him as daily on his daily briefs are like as president, you know, national security shall every blessed day and give you daily briefs. And by now on Kotna radio so say the so and Kokasa the senior all kind. He sounded so much at sea with the facts. Asenia asemno on Afina like Otieno for the first time.
Yeah.
So and reminiscent of President Akufo-Addo. He doesn't look any serious president for me. Trust me, because it's like your friend Trase, the same way Kona Koka wants a true speech, you know, the man. Bisakra say President Mahama say or co program. Na say nye program a year program ya sheda ashisha mano maybe long term a year say come speech say ye sheda true
UN
obeko
ECOWAS ne ade
akwa tenase na waji before obeko so nim ne de na
on top of issues
nti ono akuta ne paper na oteho niema akoso nyina na ochra na ochro no true. Ni aya true so kra manu no. He edits ebi wo ha obe cancel we he no true fufro edishim and the keka ho because of briefer. Ebi kra oba bet na say just whilst other players in the on the program no you know ni observations bia why ne bia sights and sounds bia wa picking on the spur of the moment. Now, fantastic. This man, utimi kind speech, cry we, utimi say we, asema all cano, and this occasion, no cry. Yes, and you know, look, this is a president. Me jidi say, one way you throw the history be a ye.
So, honorable, Tebeka see in security, no system, no failure.
It's not a bona cano. So, the leadership itself, no. Why mahu kwama ubia ye de ope. So there is no accountability. Soldier for ye de omope. Police for ye de omope. Customs for ye de omope. Fenia isi ya special prosecutor. A whole customs penin timi free special prosecutor so yes small boy. Just because or no yes so Jenny. And you understand? And what were we talking about? Obia, yes, you know, evade taxes. Not Nasamaba, who are your head of customs, or who could this ye can. Look at your response. And this is what we are talking about. The security has become porous. You were talking about soldier 4-8, soldier near to me board, nipa 8 to no accountability. Tell me which part of this world any such thing can happen, if not a banana republic. If not a banana republic, there is nowhere. Soldier 4, me, my father was an ex-serviceman. Yetna barracks. My uncle was a military officer during Achampone. Ekufumu era.
Okay.
Mem ono chiba and so ye soldier ni. So we were like we had military people. Me secondary school for now me uncle now making up so them call share soldier and I'm journeying because now me soldier for sika and so me di. Inti me pese me ye bibia be mama nya sika me pe soldier.
Swagger.
Ti man ko na me di dwane ye da no oba so oba be family na de me akọ oba na her na me free 2 days
training.
Oh yes, that's a misro training because I didn't want it. But discipline, me papa, Jesus Christ. So run me papa demo. Now you doom light. Now so pin, baby da. He will walk there and pick it for you. That is the kind of discipline I'm talking about. And yeah, rough, yeah. Yeah, dinam chromo and crofo, ye kofa cronies and party apparatchiks. Now you have uniform, a show mo half baked military people near the uniform. I show say omukoye to trust them. Oh yes,
intelligent gathering. No,
Maase, I know the fatun chain. I know the fatun chain. I say, yeah, my way, empire, and the kutaye. I'm telling you the truth.
To the question, a bit mask.
I say, empire, the prayer of Benu mi nune asofo Muslims ne hwan omunyina empire and I didn't yankopon a boy a by ne bano whatever it takes say planning use intelligence we have compromised that system already because krofo sisa akogu system ni na yese omunye adwuma no the party asema show mutimu ma yes it no training class say omunye na ye almost to from professional they don't know how come Aisha could enter this country without the aid of some of these people. No to meet her from what time be seen there. How? Me say, so we work with China da.
You have been there before.
We do China. Say yeah, Shanghai airport to say yeah Guangzhou master.
You can't do
one kasa who drew her. Now could na immigration for boys, small boys here, omogu cubicles.
Omani akekashe mo getting.
Could na nenim ne brought for half. By the time of mouth access, because almost shedder, especially for us black people from Africa, no, almost the way I use suban here. Into almost shut down on bed delay wow and you begin to what almost shut down a part of almost training. No yes I didn't know comfortable. Yeah, you release you a system ni mo obi an kanchero say corona wukomu no men ko din kwasi asem. That is the psychology of the security ye kan ho asem. Aha, just say, that's it. You are now take when you crown or per coins be add you on some now a mouth access. We are paper, crowd the bet now cruma. Come and see me. I will do your residence permit near a pesa connection. You know. So how can this country not be porous for people like Aisha? I mean, I me time kakrani. So a blackmail now, or person, people like Kukubaku and Co want us to believe, say, because of video or what you should show it.
So Obibeka said that this cause a security threat to investors and Ghanaians.
Maase, you see, unfortunately for us, no, your mind no see a woman, and then the whole world. We are in a cyberspace. Bibia ye studio ha ye kai. Ebe connect so either said by virtue of cameras, and a voice, and I say ubi betro a blogger, bibe ye na or the and it's gone. They read it every day. Unyabo friend saying stories about Ghana. Ebeba, how is corruption issues like? How is security issues like? And most countries, so almost national back Ghana, they check some of these things before they come. It is our facts way out there. So and this is a mark criminals also access because they know say I share Timia from Waba Ababet Nakrumu Amano Ghana card at me a blackmail according to our story. Me, I don't believe it anyway. So I be blackmailing politicians. And you see, I'm being smart to the extent say every time their court pans down, they want to fix the NDC somewhere in their picture. We almost say 2014 and ye issue the card at the man. What sense does it make? Are they not the same people who are saying, say, yeah, buy a card crown mobile? Amount, can say, yeah, your card, no, we never gave anybody any card. How come in 2014 we could issue cards to Aisha? That is the question we should be asking them. Again, Ubebisa say, when Aisha came into the country, almost say, oh, NDC4 and your friends say people in the past government and or more videos. Master, me say me there they should show whoever it is. Ghana for ye pemba there, but Chinese for man so there. Anka enye ne sabi brisa. What am I say? Me say bibi sa wo ho akuku baako oso we hu a omom yi ne enwe bi.
President here in the fight against illegal mining in Galamsey. Was succeeding and also failing.
Mugabe sasan we ana mo kan mo mbre. Obi ye bibi na and I be so be I think last Wednesday or friend is Asempa. Me say you saw one water body, one pair. I will name say 2017. They see 2022. Unim say yakle ama eni.
Yes, river.
Asamba back to its itself. One river body. I mean, among all these others, Ubimbo Baku Pesedi, one pet under
this administration.
Yes, 5 years, so that we can use that to mark them. Say, if yeah, on this occasion, there, this particular river body, net is say, and net Adani say. I say, like Adani, you can't say, when we were kids, me na your family, a village, be what, Sugum area, or a friend or Britima. One will cook Masse so Alpha Pass on one, a Wakano so baby, and they call Dinsu so are the Quapeja area or tea. Birim, you know, near your Koha, yet Dinsu Nessa, yet Tiomudi, and there, Shankar no brim. And there, where is it? Oman Kasa, with the supervision of their chiefs.
Supervision of their?
Oh, yes, supervision of their chiefs. I want to mean Kame Maka. Supervision of their chiefs. Look at what we are all seeing. You know, there is nothing he can claim about Galamsey. No one, a friend is saying, that video we all saw. Excavators now, I must say, we are in the Aka, I see Adenta Kwana, so aviation, yard in war. Aka be 100. Are there over 1,000 pieces? Maase sani in our tongue. I know na nena san. You say 2 be so san irawo. Elembele. My name's Awatia.
Yeah.
Yes. So they have not stopped. Their stock in trade is still being plied. Intino masa. Eko for ado. They say me yana 70 be me TV so yana ne kan me din. But I think say Nyankopon was through pa. Oda so ye nyame a. Kufuado de adio odi aye Ghana for akronoa kese a wahwa ama ye de aboye fiti Japade ko PDS just say everything he touched he went in with bad intention obi abia ne bank amia nani I set a bank o say me de me be gunu u be gunu nso a o de gunu just look me my own year just close down. O say open 9 billion at the Aquaco Guno. 9 billion ended up as 25 billion.
Abranke Timmy save banks.
Intino masa. Papa we na sem ne kan din. What I say? Me the class no crack hona the king of friend say King Charles. On se Mobi Amfa,
King Charles III.
Mobi Amfa, a private jet grandma. No when he granted na King Charles Cancer. Mobi Amfa private jet and money man.
No, I'm passing. We are going to na do betimi afa na excuse so betimi dia kwesi
eno na no obi kan obi ba kwesi France kra no afa train abesi akọ enso no ye
Oyo bepa nsuo bi natural mineral water bi egu minim na me de asida kese ama maboafo ene anwumrei Medimosis asoye ose enka nche ose the Prosecure herbal tea and the Prosecure S capsules de aba eno 100% natural herbal food supplement eboa etumi ma emema no mutumi junso yie papa na bibia eko enkan edema mo pe Prosecure herbal tea and Prosecure S capsules ye the Prosecure herbal tea and the Prosecure herbal tea no ne capsules no aba enu ne se wunya bi na no ma mema no eboa mu yie papa prostate no so no etimi eboa ema eba form ema wunya hoto ye de Female QS capsules de aba ema no mekanfo e de ama eboa esisi o wakun ya obabi obekum fichire no eba etimi ba boko na ho ato boko titutumika se de be ya obenya sa enre nyina mabobodin ebi Female QS capsules and a Prosecure herbal tea and Prosecure S capsules na etumi aboa wiye papa hwe Medimosis ye kira kwan ewo Adenta ye police barrier no na Adenta police station e di hwe ni mu Accra Central so no ye wo inside the AESL building ye Ghana Highways Authority ehwa tema ye wo aje kojo near school for the deaf ye nuanuma aja emumfui wo mo aso ye ho school no ho na obehu yen sanso ena Kumase nso ye hinema kokoben e wo Santase oboase kwantempo no so fe doctor na ne ntwetwe nkomo 0244 068447 Medimosis sign aba Gumbe show so ene anwumre Solar Natural Clinic de to pain capsules ne to pain ointment ena eboaye we oba na aja so enema nkoyie ewo ase ho a wohia solar chemist numbi ne betimi aboa white ni nyina be clear ni nyina afiwa ma emema no so no go no ne hawa wohia solar chemist ye de to pain capsules ni to pain ointment aba na to pain capsules no honam ba bia wo ya no beda no abomienu na wo de ada saa so na ointment no so to pain ointment no honam ba bia wo ya bia no tibia na de twetwe ba bia wo ya no obinya hoto sesia ye de zipma capsules any Prosafet capsules so aba no so no etimi bo ayi pa sesi be ma sexual weakness any waist pains low sperm count nyina sesi obi a wodwonso a wo bransa na watumi adwonso no wonya Prosecure Prosafet capsules any Zipman capsules ni bia ebetumi abo ye papa 0245 616028 ofa ebeje osuna bibia so akonkan ede amount ene anwumrei asana kese nkoma Osek real estate wo pass ase ato e wo Shy Hills afenya Esuchari Johnson e be San City Estate do yimu dodowa asebi anase do wenya chopoli beto asase wo ye Osek real estate ye be mo 200 blocks ne ma 10 bars of cement na de ahye wo fie no sie ase hwe kira kwan e wo dodowa ye ne fire service station no e na ede enhwe ne mo fe na ne enjotwo nkomo on 0244 684069 or 0240 933 Freya Ostek real estate ya bejo so Spanish garlic mesana and capsules hypertension hawo sanso ene obi edu anadwo wontumi na uda na hwa nkromo menu aba okom fichira no ya se bob dwadwe obi a wadware awie na ho eye ho hene se ti ho unya Spanish garlic mesana and capsules yes the Spanish ginkgo capsules nso aba e boy improve memory and mental sharpness na sign increase blood flow to the brain to kopebi unya Spanish garlic mesana and capsules no na woto Spanish ginkgo capsules nso e de ka ho for 0266 114 now fra ebeje so Alhaji Ali Horoya Greater Accra Regional Zongo Caucus Coordinator ene enwumre ne Alhaji Fuseni Chokosi nchakese enkomo Honorable Adekuka also wo hwe live na show no ekoyie papa Greater Accra Regional Chairman of the NDC Chairman Adekuka also will enjoy Gumbe show no ene enwumre papa we obi a wanye aduasanum ekonenim wonya se wonya uhu se eja wapomden no NCP ensita wodwonso a kwan afaso a wodwonso no wodwonso a wobre wodwonso na wodwonso no machemi no ebon ka yese prostate enlargement no na eyiniti no nti se wompe ho asem a wo se sa symptoms ibeya no no ape prosajo no no one number kwano pa ba kwa nwumre na tumi abo yi papa na eja prostate enlargement no efri ho na so wanya hoto sanso ene obi a also process enlargement ni wunya bi ne mo pese obo ho ban efiri ho no procedure no de bia obe no baako na ja wo de ada ade be kire ahoɔden no ewo ho tututu mrika pharmacy shop bi e ben obi ano wokɔ a wo so opɛde wo pɛ ɛyɛ Prostajoy for 0244727028 or 0244754380 na wo fra ye beje wo so na bibia so etimi akonkan ediama Hebron Hills International School semen kanjiro school papa aba ewo medie ene ensewam kwantempon no so Hebron Hills International School se wote eye ajinkotoku wote papa ase wote amasaman wote poku ase wote eye katapo wote mayira wote pobima wote sapema Macedonia anawo satellite kuntunsi wo nsewam adoagiri teacher mante ope school papa e de oba ko na aba na nyantete pa mo amu doblo ene blue skies e chiri we nyina no ba bia me kanfo ama wo eye Hebron Hills International School na Wawura School abon say yes achechefo wo ho no o ma brin yie papa na eye Montessori system ene wo mo edisua wo mo ade na obedu ho no nkwada no so mo kan brofo team say yes oba no de na ko school papa admission egu so ye nipa bad da bia bepe akwanya ede ma ba tutumirika ko na wankoka beka say akwanya eni ho udu ho abon say nkwada no ba bi o musua ade ba bi o mu di agro say enika keke bibia eye UK standard na udu abon say yes proprietor no so ya wo school no wo hweso bibia na administration no bibia da na kwam ya oba no so wura ho ne bambo ho nsem die uni problem bia environment ankola ni di agro no udu ha wani beje keke show TV so a wo Hebron Hills International School tumikana fako oba de kom medie omo eben Jezbo filling station ho na kope admission efama oba no imeko nyina da woro maka ho ta kire ne de Gumbe show ebrew ene anwumre mama nsan come back to minua panyini honorable Kojo Edu Asare so sene so se ene eye September bosume ne de to so edu miensa ewo mfimpi mienu ene aduonu mienu oye NDC ni ba ebesi sabri NDC card wensa enka bia bo ho maden se obekọ branch na osu betimi akotwere wudin na NDC membership card no ubetua 20 Ghana cedis na oso ede onsa aka wode sanse oboa NDC no na NDC so ye den enso eboa wo ye de NDC ye die eka ho ntina da bia ne da bia no yete eye fidue ma se dwoma ma beba befa mamuo no no de mamuo papa ede abre Ghana fo na temamufo mabuna amunni nyumaye no moso matumi anya adwuma aye isasalesi John Dramani Mahama okasa enra nisema ode tudwa no kakra ho na afi no attack ya eye attorney general eye gofedame edi egu eye isasalesi John Dramani Mahama kwan ofa so a si ogu eye judiciary no animase minimum ye 3 arms of government na o share 3 arms no media ne de ja ye head arm organize the legislature, the judiciary, and then the executive obia ede ne ho na minim de ntia as a one side na bia no jomama eboma say unanimous babia say unanimous no ama Chief Justice so apia be send one kese pa de ama politicians any lawyer say kwanya omofa so mo ka asema fa judiciary no wa omonya hwiye pa ntesa edi betimi anasa amane betimi atobi ensem ni nyina no sen ena afa no menu Kojo Edu Asare
enrankwa na me hu se America Vice President Joe Biden ne na bedi echi obo judiciary Supreme Court ne amon kaka ho echi enrankwa
just yesterday fantastic
the Chief Justice say ohun ya kona kohwe
abara Chief Justice na kanda pe kasa no wonte obi response be no de ma ona boka
me man manya miss call on kona onko tie because you see papa anko bi embesisa no nka say bone na Ghana for no it's not just a perception. People have brought out evidence. The video to akochi binum omojim ponchin eji bayire ne kika account. It's out there. And the perception it has been fueled by some of these things. Okay. And CDD4 kind of research based on facts are almost picky on a friend saying, Fielder, Omonin Krofoko Kasa. And it was the result and the responses of Munya Free Muno and the formal perception which the former president was making references to. See, the former president was not just talking.
Former president can, you know. Is it different from what Kandapa?
And I make canon, first Kandapa so kind, report
in front of the chief justice.
Exactly.
So chief justice, no, I don't know how far Kandapa.
Oh, media, I am say.
Are you sending the warning to Kandapa?
Yeah. Oh, Yama, a whom be so. Maybe feel say instead of almost person who shank they should purge themselves. That's all they have to do. Make Justice do chills and one.
Recently,
just about a week ago, was making a speech on behalf of the Chief Justice. And then Okaya different from near President Mahama Kanye. So for me, I don't mean who baby as in a free back. Many or more, and within the next 1-2 years, we will purge ourselves. We'll find ways and means to purge ourselves of Masa. One to say, Obi Koma, a friend is saying, allegation say, Yakuma Chief Justice Sikabi. What has come of it? Akusi saying, and one sema Akusi saying,
free force.
What I say, then on my one, a timmy to tragedy, Chief Justice, no, a free, Sassemono. Before Sanka by now, no. Sasem necessary ye komu frinchim se nukre bi wo mu ayen hwehwe nukre so nimu a
na
akoda din ne nyina ye hu se oh
because the integrity of the chief justice
babu jai man sense ho a that is what fuels the perception na omon pese
e bi so na pesa
e bi na make no say allegation there it is half true
and he who alleges must prove
exactly and so push him you have to push him to come and prove. But I said, no, you just say, my tiada, but it's still there. And if the internal Chief Justice, me, I don't have anything against you because we need evidence. Be say why BB.
Of course.
But near a crofo canon essay mudin. President Mahama.
Yeah, Governor, that means some more kind, you know. Production mobile science only be a man. Yeah, Twitter, yeah, Maame, yeah, Marietta Brew, yeah, upon Apia, former Attorney General. Also, Godfrey Dame is unfortunately so childish, immature, clueless, and unprofessional. We and some former Attorney General, yeah, Maame, yeah. Okay, TNT Godfrey Dame in some more Kafa, Excellency John Dramani man.
Has shown consistently that it is the last line of defense for our country. It was thus with great dismay and embarrassment that I heard a person who has occupied the highest office of state, former President John Mahama, recently launched an unwarranted attack on the integrity of Ghana's judiciary. And I observed that this was really the latest installment of systematic and caustic attacks on our court by the former president, albeit unjustified. And I'm compelled to comment on same in this address because they border on the security of the state and constitute a deliberate pattern of conduct aimed at undermining the independence of the judiciary, an arm of government whose autonomy is crucial to its proper functioning. Such conduct is clearly deplorable, coming from one who has occupied the highest office of president and aspires again to that office. I must, however, commend the former president for one thing: his contribution to a debate on the need for constitutional reform. His views on the need to amend Article 71 on the payment of emoluments to certain office holders are of interest to me. Never mind the fact that he has been enjoying those same facilities and privileges for over 20 years and continues to enjoy them.
Can't wait in every year, no. A year, Maame, a year, Marietta, former Attorney General, was say, oh, the Okanyana childish, immature, clueless, and unprofessional. Into a new year, be a Fakoma. Former Attorney General, one wa ben cheo, or experience cheo, or finance cheo, to or a new year be a conho. Na ya more componque chekakra. Nanado and Sama Okaye on hot issues over TV3, FA a year judiciary no. Yanko Yamon compose idea, and Satam no one yet Sagola. No, me won the 3 pa. To which me say, Ache, Yakuti and Sama. ana me boase saa tam de wan hwe a obeka se nye ono a saa tam na do na ne tiri mi wo ho pa wasi ne tiri ase aha na ne wo de yemfa ne saa yentie na do hot issues TV3.
The two fresh judges that came on the court, Justice Afre and Lante. Justice Lante and Afre, Lante Senior. So we mentioned his name first. In our profession, senior in the Supreme Court. Justice Lante was appointed by President Rawlings. In fact, in the opposition of some of us in the Parliament, and Justice Afre was appointed by President Kufuor. If the origin of your appointment as a judge to the Supreme Court determines your reaction to all cases, we shouldn't even have had a vote in this court, because virtually everybody on that court, with the exception of Mr. Justice Afre, was appointed by President Rawlings in one way or another, either as chairman of the PNDC or as a member, as president of the Fourth Republic. In one or two, there are 3 or 4 who were rushed onto the court, Mr. Justice Ampere, Pega, etc., just before the Fourth Republic.
Are you justifying claim that you also rushed Justice Afre?
No, I'm not just. I'm just explaining that who appoints you in the conduct of the Supreme Court is usually irrelevant. They're going there to determine matters of constitutional propriety. That's what they go there to do. And they look at the matters on their merits. And the point I'm trying to make is that these two fresh minds that came onto the court, one appointed by President Rawlings, one appointed by President Kufuor, both of them agreed that what the majority had sought to do, what the original majority had sought to do in the original decision, was wholly erroneous, fundamentally flawed. Mr. Justice Afre used the word woeful to describe the case of the plaintiff. And I have no doubt in my mind that the decision that the Supreme Court originally pronounced was a decision that was perverse. I think it was one of the worst decisions that have come from that court. And legal scholars, when they come to make the analysis, will see that it was a decision founded on very little basis, and a great deal of artificial scholarship was employed to arrive at a decision. What is the decision? What exactly is at issue in this case?
For one, hey, so we had an hope. Where do you pay? To blame the Obuakra. Timmy Jinaso Diana, kicking us around by na slang fine. Yada say, I want Fenana, Yanko Yanim, Afe, Yanfadi Akano, and does it. Could you, Yamia and Sama, Attorney General, the two, any response? If you are Mame, a Marietta, or former Attorney General, and so Ediaba. I mean, it's a tax on Jomama, no, because is it necessary?
You see, Godfred Nankasano, as an anonti,
local champion.
Nanonti, but as a lawyer's the anchor, Ujiri say, as I say, almost time and almost KCC call, a call petition time or banner be Casa, just say, Nikasan carry that much weight. So, but as a person of expediency for the MPP government, you know, you're pushing to be there and do hatchet work. So until your man agenda, now you push you say now execute that agenda legally. You know, Marietta is a knowledgeable lawyer.
Yes, highly respected.
So she knows the law. I'm be there. They know the judges. What I say? Marietta mono amo the law knowledge no na echo. Almost the knowledge of the judges. And juma. You know, you can't
compare the two.
No, that's that. Now, more
maritime boundary.
Yeah, exactly. We have the men, we do so, you know. And I love Gloria Kufu for that. Because Otanasi who say yes, penny for baby. And there are people who know the law. Or no suggest say, look, I want to work with this lady. Guy we are.
Oh.
So Uncle Beko Amaya Jisadi
local champion international
Cote d'Ivoire because of the so-called political partisan friends. Oh, say NDC
full of himself.
You understand?
Yeah.
But then we are benefiting from somebody from the other side. Oil now ye G and Ghana for and a
so
Uncle Baby Jana and I'm happy the lady really to be my you know what trend on the smoothness level.
Fantastic.
Man who real size.
Well, yeah, kojo upon Kuma tweet ya wadi aba ene enyumre. You say President Akufo-Addo has never said he is not sure if Ashanwan left Ghana. Please quote him well. He said he wasn't sure whether she was deported or she fled. Well, the reason for the president's comment is that there is a difference between deportation and repatriation.
I've heard the semantics that
repatriation.
Semantics now for
so mobile damage control.
No, where damage control. You see, or no, I mean, for some time in trying to cleanse his image. I say I say, of course, we all know that. But in trying to cleanse the little that is left of it, I say kakra. I'm surprised. Say he wants to latch on this particular issue. President will go full big time. What I say, the cast substance of the issue, whether it was deportation or it was repatriation or whatever, it is inconsequential. It may be say repatriate where you go. You deport so you go. Then I will sound be here. A runabout. Which of the whether deportation and repatriation, which one of them is a runabout? Well, go for big time. So he should stop talking nonsense. Excuse my language. It doesn't have
nonsense,
to come. Yeah, he should stop talking nonsense. And
you are right.
I think, you see, the way Uncle could do the level and the you can say a measure of heat a war system. These things will not save them. What I'm saying, people are buying. Minor jija. What you say? People are buying. Yesterday I bought kenki. Made me dig the cruise 6 CDs. Why?
What was it? Two.
Adam
one 3 higher 4.
No, 3 no. It's a tennis baller. Ya why be a free?
Why no?
What I say because we your friend say I have by now. Masa, unyashi.
Because I had a cavity D5.
Me see me we did the come back. 150.
Ralph CD4.
1 CD 50 pesos dear no until recently. Na baako na me di. One ball, see 50 pesos. Did and no me di 6 CDs to ball me.
I just no akwa wunya appetite no.
I get appetite. Now me didn't 1 CD 50 pesos no. And no na ya chemu mienu na dey abon 2 3 CDs.
John Mahama time na 1 CD.
1 CD. Oh, then do 1 CD.
And na say kenke 1 CD.
John Mahama time na 7 CD 50 pesos. Almost Bobby 5 CDs. 5 pesos.
50 pesos.
50 pesos. So no Bobby
1 CD and 50 pesos.
Na 750. And na 75 and I'm kind of say
70 pesos.
And na kumia ekot na ai asempa ekoka say ye started board dokono 1 CD
na don so kan said dokono 1 CD
you started board it was around that time and he exit here yeah omo buy no and the 6 months and they move from 1 CD to 1 CD 50 pesos ye kute mu and started call almost started board 2 CDs there and they tarry 150 you baby and nam say I have 4 CDs there and no there
maybe could have on 5.
Why? Miss Mommy girl so on top bread. Just normal bread. And you maybe
25-30.
Sir. Look, I'm so disappointed. And no need the major issues are Ghanaians are worried about. And yet Akufo-Addo, like I listened to Bona and Bona made so much sense.
Yeah.
You see, they are not giving him the proper brief. That is the truth. And they are not telling the Omofu say the quickest way is to come and tell Ghanaians something because I say assume here and especially when we are speaking in Chi. Yeah, Kachia. Yeah, fu say like Ghana no
of the language.
And no idea about the Chi language. I'm telling you, landlord me who a free farmer. He said something here in this studio. Say I or say sa can for AD or my so the man college. He said it here in this studio, and I support him 100 times. Last week, because Khan was a semper, almost trauma, also, almost a mammy. But it's the truth. Go and check history. Look, 1970s, early 70s, near Ma a champion, ye coup in 1972. Go and check the history. Nako bisa say companies akese then wo krom na ye hwan mo dia. Me pesa me bubodi.
Finally, yeah, no, the giant for
Mugabe, sa research we mo journalists one day mo nya sa research no. Me sure say free men some of these things, you know, he knows what I'm talking about. The names, then brewery, then motors, and then go and check the names. And where they got those monies from? GNTC in India, why did that no? Which tribe?
At that time.
Master, let me tell you one thing that will shock you. Let me tell you one thing. My name Madam Fubia a research. Research on appointments of this government, this MPP current government in power. Or more appointments. The Akan names, and not just names, Akan appointments are here versus all other tribes. I'm telling you the truth. A media house. Most when you're interested in some of these things. And you say, we have empirical evidence, and some of them are on record. No document. This one of these days, you know, Ghana for who say what we are saying is not just another talk. Now, now, one particular group of people, and maybe I can normal circumstances, all right, and but you should also not do it at the detriment of people from other places. Now, over 95% of our appointments, and your ministers spell across board. Mugabe, me fancy here.
I'm here to go. Yvette Swatch, and then Araba, Kwanza. So, and Yunia, a year Sifaka Kari, and also our denta, oko as a year treasure. And also say, Omunina Air they are enjoying the show. Yami Insha. Denta for Mufilio much as Omunina 80. Ni Ewo Swami magazine, Masoko Enterprise.
Ramadan.
Fantastic MP and Enume. Nyamia from Jenka will be Mammy Anita de Suso, was a Muga etu, and then you may be Papa, to see any free a year airport to ye DNA actually Sansa opinion Yamadon cause a Bevro Latte, any a young ambassador Victor Smith in Pennyphobia Brina, and the BP Moha, Sabi, Yaji and Muna, Yaquako Pebe na a Jayakwa Papa in a Mereswa. Yakojana chikwa kura yema mi anita de so ne abushoni nyina so yeda Maase ene enwumei haya na edwuma de ebesi Gumbe show ene eye ebenada September abosomene de to so dumi ensa won fimpi mienu ne aduonu mienu midin ede Mugabe Maase me na mede dwuma de ho chiame me guess ene enwumei obeboa me etumi digest issues no eye honorable Kojo Edu Asare former MP Adenta constituency of Greater Accra region asra kese ebeko ede amatim ni nyina Kevin Asante Bugnatusman ono ene se dwumadi nyina ene Desmond Suwa on tiapo enti Desmond baby a wo bia ye ma speedy recovery na Ralph nso etena se hwe ye mfidie no se bibia da na kwemo kama Emmanuel Kisi Bugnatus another Bugnatusman Adam Mates ono so ehwe ema eja sound ni bibia no etime ko kama edamo nyina ase mabo adwuma papa ba Kofi the boy ono asijua ono so camera no one eye Prince ene hwe ema bibia etime ekonkan kwan ma dwumadi timi wie peye team ni nyina nya menhia mo executive producer Mr. Benny anti Mr. Eric Anyanyo so no e de support e de my general manager of TVS was Aboaje Yemawo Ajo ene anwume obo ade ne dum ye na se kina yetem kwama ye be share result 2 p.m. on Power 97.9 FM koyo Infancy, I'm just being Majuana CPC, one about Audrey and Mrs. Norman, Sansuna, Ma Lydia, Doma, Ahim Crew, and Daddy, Munina Chamo, and Enume. Yama Munina Monity.